Dude, the price of not loving yourself is so dangerous. Let me explain. If you don't love yourself, you're not going to stay true and loyal to yourself and who you are, right? So, you're going to start associating with the wrong crowd, simping out yourself basically, and meaning that you're going to do things because you think you need to do them to feel accepted by other people, which is just so fucking dumb. You're going to eat things that make you fat. You're going to eat things that kill your energy. You're going to drink more. You might not even be a drinker, but you're going to take that shot and end up taking 6 more just because that's what everyone else around you is doing. And the girl that you think's hot and doesn't even care about you is doing as well. Who cares, dude? You have to do what you want to do, even if that means being in solitude for a long time. And by a long time, I mean months or years. It could be a while because, true, authentic people are often alone. And that's just the sad reality of it. They might be the realest people you've ever met, but they don't have a ton of friends, 15, 20 people they go hang out with every day or even on weekends because they just have a hard time fitting in with those people and they can't fake it. It's impossible to do that. It's so draining mentally, and once you are comfortable with yourself, you're gonna actually become so okay and happy with being the odd one out and the guy at work that just doesn't have any friends and sits by himself and doesn't talk to anyone. I've been this way since high school. I had people I could talk to if I really wanted to, but I there's a squirrel so close. But I chose the solitude. I chose to be completely by myself. I would take off during lunch and just to be alone and not be seen by myself. I would go hide in the freaking library, acting like I was doing homework or looking for a book or something when I had nothing to do in there. And that was uncomfortable, but as soon as I graduated high school, I was able to just break out and do my own thing. Now, the cost of not being true to yourself or the cost of not loving yourself is going to cause you to not really find yourself and be on the path that you're supposed to be. And I'm not saying that being authentic is gonna guaranteed make you lonely forever and you're never gonna have friends, so just deal with it. No, you're gonna eventually find your people, or they're going to find you. But because your vibe attracts your tribe, right? We've all heard that. But not loving yourself, not taking care of yourself is going to cause you to just go down the wrong paths. It might be financially, spending too much money. You realize there's too many days, left before your next check and you're just screwed now. Or maybe you tried some drugs that, now you're addicted to. It's a sad thing to see people not being authentic and doing what they should. And just, like, if no one was around, what would you be doing right now? Do that. And if it's gooning all day and being a jackass, then I feel sorry for you. But, and I know everyone goes through that or tries it at least once, but that's not what you're supposed to do. I'm talking about where would you want to work? What kind of foods would you be eating? What would you decide to watch? By the way, thank you for clicking on this video and watching this, taking the time out of your precious day to be here. I mean it. Thank you. But, look at this view. You could be out in just beautiful places. I'm just sitting up here on a rock. I don't even have a chair with me. And there's a bunch of people, that I work with that I could really try to hang out with. But I noticed that people don't even want to associate with me so much. They do. I could tell there's respect because I'm on my shit doing what I'm supposed to. But man, the price of not loving yourself is so dangerous. You're going to waste so much time doing the wrong thing. You're not going to be in great shape, not the best you could be. You know, you gotta do better. You gotta stop worrying about what other people think. And I know it's cliche. It's so easy to say it and hear it on the internet and even understand that like logically, but to genuinely not care. I mean, if you're gonna wear some clothes that aren't popular, or if you're gonna take a job that's lower pay just so you can maintain your peace, then that's fine too. I wish I, you know, did this a lot sooner in life, honestly, but I did things that I thought I was supposed to, like, staying in college and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's great if you know what you're going for. But if you're doing it to impress the people around you or for a potential woman or man, you're not really being who you are, and that's going to be impossible to keep that mask on for the rest of your life. It's going to be impossible to keep that mask on for the rest of your life. If you're just naked with who you are, it's so much easier. It's so much easier to just be yourself. There's a lot less stress. It might not be the most popular thing, but there's only one of you. There's only one of you, and you have these very special gifts that nobody else has. You came here to be something. You're not necessarily gonna, cure cancer, be the next president and make some real change. But there's things about you that nobody else has. So if you figure out what those things are, my God, you're gonna become the best. And by the best, I mean the best you. The best you. I can't do you better than you. Only you can do you. You have to be the best that you are. You got to be the best that you are. No one else can do it. You're going to have, and things that come easy to you, don't say, oh, well, that's easy for me, so it's not important. It's easy for you because that's your special gift. Not everyone has it. And don't get me wrong, I'm still working on this myself, but I'm sharing this because I'm starting to realize it. So let's go on this journey together.